Hey guys, so if you guys remember from before, back in August last year, I actually did a review video on the Studio brushes. Now, I bought an 11 piece set that came with everything. It had the foundation brush, blush brush, powder brush, and all that good stuff. So go ahead and check out my review about that um, from before. It's in August. Now I'm doing an updated review because I really gotta let you guys know I actually do not recommend these brushes. Now, granted, I've had these brushes for a good year now, so and I use them a good amount. I use them maybe every other day. When I first got them, I actually didn't use them as much just because I wasn't applying makeup as much, especially not every brush that I had. The only thing is now after maybe August, September, October, November, December, November, maybe a year and like 3 months, I actually only have 6 brushes left. 7 if you count the one that's in the trash can right now. So the reason it is because I noticed that after I started using these brushes a lot more, the bristles started falling out a lot. On top of that, the way it's made, I really didn't like it because what it would do, I think this one's actually doing it already, it would start bending, so you can't see it, but maybe you can hear that. It's like clicking, so basically it's starting to come apart, the glue that's in between. So one of my really it was actually a very useful brush came apart already, and it was right at that little seam right there. So I'm got pretty upset about that because I do like using these. They're very nice and soft and everything like that. But I would say it was very cheap, definitely. But and it does last a good amount of time, I guess. I don't know, but because I do have a Skin Food brush, Skin Food is actually the brand, and then it's a tapered brush as well, and I've had that for just as long, and I don't have any problems with it. Like on the occasion if I'm too rough when I'm cleaning it, the bristles will fall out. But then otherwise, besides that, I have no problems with it, and I've had that for over a year too. So I have to say these brushes aren't great quality. On top of that, out of these 6 brushes, I don't use this one, the eyeshadow brush. I don't use the thick eyeshadow brush either because that one I don't feel like it works very well. I don't use this one. This is the angled foundation brush. And the reason I don't use this is because I felt like it didn't work really well for me just because when I went to apply it, it didn't spread out my foundation very well. I tried it on several different ones, like cream ones and more liquidy ones, and it didn't work well either way. It definitely didn't get it into like the places I need to, and didn't give me that nice finish that I wanted. So I really use these 4 only. You can see that. And these 4, I definitely really like these 2, the smaller ones, and these are, one's the smudge brush, and the other one is a precision brush. So, if you can see right there. Now, I think the only reason I really like these is because they're so small that it's really hard to break these. So, and they've held together. This one I really like for putting on gel liner because it has that flat top, but it's very thin still, so it does like a great line like what I have right now. And also, this one I like a lot for my eyebrows actually because the eyebrow brush that I have is really thick, so it's way too big for my eyebrows. So this one I'm able to really contour it and just be able to like line my brows correctly. This one I use for bronzer and blush actually, and I really like it because it's nice and fluffy. It holds the color very well. Um, a lot of shedding from this one though, and it's already breaking apart too. So even though I do use it a good amount, I feel like I also I don't I always hang dry them, so it's not like that the water is damaging the glue, so there's no excuse for that. Now, the reason I like this one as well, it's very thin, but it really gets the job if you do tweeze your eyebrows or anything like that. It's great for taking that stuff off. So that's one reason I really do like this. Otherwise, this isn't really needed for people, if you're just putting on makeup every once in a while, I always recommend just use like a tissue or something to maybe dab your face so you make sure there's not too much. Now the reason I don't like this one, this is the eyeshadow C brush. It's very thick. And it's only because although it does get color onto my eyes, like it packs it on very well, this one I have to say, it's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't work too well maybe just for my eyes because the color that I get is uneven a lot of the time. So as you can tell, I don't use this brush a lot. I actually tried using it as a blending brush and I did okay for a while with that. So that's my other catch-up review. The other brush that I had, I think this is the complexion brush. So the other one, the big one that broke on me was my powder brush then. So I'm very sad about that. And it's what really upset me is the fact that my what is it? It's like the eyeshadow brush, but it's a lot thinner than this one that I have right here. I broke it like a week within the time I got it because the bristles actually split on the brush. So I really didn't like that. And after but when I mean it split, I meant like I think I washed it and then it just poofed out. And then of course it would never go back to the way it used to be, so I could never use it. So that kind of sucks. So that's my review of my little lovely e.l.f. 11-piece set. If you guys have any questions, make sure to ask me, okay? Thanks.